Hey, this is Alan again. I have another gun for you. This is my favorite when it comes to semi-automatic pistols. This is the Sig Sauer. Go ahead and crack this open for you. This is the Sig Sauer P250 semi-automatic modular pistol, the world's first modular pistol. I'm going to go on ahead and take this down for you. This is going to be my two-part video, and the first part I'm going to show you the basic takedown, and the second part I'm going to show you the slide takedown, which is a little bit complex, so I need a second video so I have enough time to show you how that works. But I'm going to go on ahead and take this out of the box. I bought a second magazine. It's like a $40 magazine. They're 15 rounds each. This is a 16 round gun with one in the hole. It's got the nice white sights on it. 3 white dots. And step one always is to remove this guy here. Very important. Go ahead and lock the slide open. Check in the chamber. Nothing in the chamber. Visually and physically check. Step 2 is to turn the takedown lever. Just turn it down, which is what I'm going to do now. Go ahead and turn it down so it's sticking down. Put your hand on the slide so it doesn't fly across the room, and you can either push it down or rack it back, which I'm just going to let it come down on its own. Let it close and slide it off of the frame. This gun has a fire unit with the trigger assembly unit, which comes out of the grip. You can change grip size, you can change caliber size, and not only can you change grip and caliber size, but you can also change the actual size of the gun. This is a subcompact. This is the gun featured in the middle class of the 3 classes, which are subcompact, compact, and full size. I'm looking to get a full size here. I can show you that once I purchase that. It pretty much comes with everything except for it's going to come with a bigger slide. It comes with a longer barrel. It comes with the spring. It comes with another magazine. And it comes with a bigger grip. Now, the second step to this is to take this out. You have to take this pin. It goes through right here and goes straight through and comes out this side. You have to push it out. So I kind of push with this finger and pull with this finger and just get it to come out. You can wiggle it a little bit and it comes right out the side. The next step is to remove the fire control unit or trigger assembly, which does have the serial number engraved in the side. And I'm going to draw back on the hammer, which pulls back on the trigger, and pick up on these rail ears on each side of the frame here, and just pick up on it. And you can see that it will come out as you draw back on it, come out and flip up. This is the fire control unit here. Comes with the hammer. All this comes out of the gun. This is what you want to keep when you buy the different size gun, because it has the same serial number, so you don't have to go and register a whole nother gun. And you can set all this here. You set that all aside and replace this into the different size gun. But today I'm going to show you pretty much how to take this gun apart thoroughly. And this is the first part, so this is rather simple. Now, you can clean this guy up, the fire control unit. It's pretty easy. Goes back together the same way. And now I'm going to show you how to remove the barrel and the spring. Alright, here's the return spring. just sits on top of the barrel. You can see here the takedown pin that I removed goes through this way and holds the barrel on the gun as you fire the gun. So what you want to do is you want to grab the pin just under the chamber, and you could push in a little bit and lift it up, and it comes right out. Pretty simple. Set that aside. Now to remove the barrel, most of us do know how to do this. You just grab the bottom of the barrel, push forward, and remove the barrel. Here is the barrel. This is chambered in 9mm, pretty standard size caliber, and you have the slide here, which I'm going to show you a little bit about how this comes apart in the next video. There's actually some takedown to do on the slide itself, which is a little complicated. You have to remove the firing pin, you have to drive out a roll pin, remove the rear sight, and here you have a button in the back. It's on the back right side of the gun, and it removes the extractor, which is spring-loaded, and that's the basic takedown of the gun. Pretty simple. It goes back together really simply. What you do is you start with the fire control unit here, or trigger assembly, whichever you want to call it, and there's a little groove in the back of the grip. I don't know if you can see, there's a little groove in here, and this piece on the back of the control unit, you can see the hammer is here, right here. There's a little groove here, and it goes down and fits in to the grip. You can see that it slides back into the gun, and then you have to draw on the hammer, pretty much cock the gun. This gun doesn't require cocking, it's double action only, but you draw back on the hammer to pull the trigger back, and then the gun just clicks back in. Fire control unit is now into the grip, and that's back. Now, I don't think I'm going to have enough time in the next video, so I'm going to show you how this gun goes back together for the simple person that doesn't want to take the slide apart. I'm just going to show you how that comes apart next in my next video. So you want to put the barrel back into the slide. So you go down, it goes into the bottom hole when the slide is upside down, which is actually the top hole of the front of the slide. Go in and go back, and it's locked in there. It will not come apart now. It's rather simple. Make sure that's locked down in there. Then you take the recoil spring, stick it into the front first, front part of the slide, and then it sits just on top of the barrel, just like that, as you can see. And that's what returns the slide back as you cock the gun back. That's the spring that that's in use when that occurs. Now the next step simply is to make sure you have the fire control unit lined up, which I do. Take the takedown pin, which goes in like this, and just slide it on through. Goes through one side, make sure it's lined up in the back side and in the position that you turned it to when you took the slide off, and then just push it in. Make sure it's turned all the way back. You don't want it up like that. You want it to be all the way down to where it stops. Next step is the easiest step of all steps. You can see that there are two grooves, one here and one here at the very bottom of the slide, and you can see that there are steel ears here. Now what you got to do is make sure when you put the slide on that it goes right on in like that into the groove. Go ahead and rack it over back into the hammer, and you'll see that the back ones automatically should line up. and then you push, lock the slide open. The gun is locked open. Push up on the takedown lever and then unlock the slide. The gun is back together. Give it a few tests, and that's part one of the video. I'm going to go on ahead now and make the second part. Thanks for watching this video.